Morning, everybody. There. So I just brought 4 cows into the close-up corral. In our case, we call this our actual calving corral. So in here now we have a total of 8. That is it. These are the last 8 cows that need to be calved out. And that big black girl that I had in the pen a couple videos ago by herself, that I said, yeah, she might do something by morning, but she wasn't really showing otherwise or anything like that. Well, she never did anything. She was playing tricks on me. So all of the cows that we own that need to calve still are these 8. And I got a feeling possibly 2 of them at some point or another slipped the calf over the winter and I never noticed, or something along that line. Because the one black white face cow, right there, she's fighting. I don't believe she's pregnant at all. There's that big black girl right there, 48. She's kind of standing in front of the black white face. 3, 6, 8. That's all of them. 3 black ones and 5 red ones. Another black one that potentially may have slipped it and I missed is the red white face at the feeder that was pawing. But we'll see. It's either that or, according to preg test, they should be showing. Now keep in mind, it is still April, and we have a 90-day calving radius, or 3 months, which puts us, for our main cow herd, the old girls, so to speak, March 15 to June 15. That would be our 90 days. So these girls have a long time before they need to calve. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, they're all sorted off. The 2 cows that were in here that had calves, I kicked them out behind the barn with the sheriff group, or the group that's going to be staying home. And anybody that's in here that calves, that's where they will go also. So yeah, it's just makes, right now it makes for a lot easier feeding. Whether they're close up or not, they can all go in here. Also, yesterday with that goddamn wind, notice that? Yeah, that wind ripped the door off of the friggin' chicken house, the main insulated door, and that's a heavy door, and it is just screws that went into the frame. And yeah, she ripped her down. So we're gonna have to see about getting different hinges or some god darn thing for this door, because right now it's not doing the job it's supposed to do, that's for sure. Don't really need the door on there right now because it's so warm, but just the same. They are calling for a little bit of rain today, so we'll see what happens. And we did not do much work in the shop because yesterday was our Easter and the kids came out and we more or less took the day off. So anywho, I'll let you guys go. We will be in the shop today, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Things are definitely starting to turn green. You can see it in the yards and in different areas. So let's go out to our triticale that we planted last fall and see what it looks like. Well, that's looking pretty good, hey? You can definitely see all the rows. And you can see the rows going up this way on the headlands right here. That's the first time I've taken her like any distance out of the yard. But the weeds are coming too. But I'm thinking that, see, there's your weeds. Darn weeds. Anyways, I'm thinking that this triticale should take off and get going fast enough that it should drown some of them weeders out. But anywho, we had like 4 or 5 deer die out here over the winter, get killed by coyotes. And CP and I were out here 2 days ago, and we drove around looking for bones and skulls and antlers and so on and so forth, and we found a few, but we didn't find very many. Sasha, let's go. Sasha, let's go. So Sasha and I'll take a burn and come on, let's go. We'll see if we can find a few more. I'll bring you guys back. We'll see what the crop looks like farther out in the field. So talk to you in a little bit. You can tell here was a spot, and right over there from all the deer hair, there is a dead deer here, but you can see all the rows. And yes, I don't know why, but I've got one opener that misses. I don't know why. It's just not going in the ground proper. Sasha, come. But you can definitely see I seeded it southeast, northwest, that direction. And the rows are all here. So we're gonna, there's another spot right there. We're gonna basically travel around and oh, there's a few bones. Sasha will find the bones. Not much for bones, but a few. The Yotes basically sat out here and just chewed the bones right up to nothing. Yeah, you would find them, wouldn't you, dogger? Anywho, I'll bring you guys back a little later. So we're out more in the field out here, and you can see the green there. That'd be all the rows from last fall. But on the edges of the field where we had done 2 passes with the disc, that's where the weeds are really coming in strong. See that stuff there? Just weedier than all heck. Look at this. So I'm hoping that the Triticale will come in and take that over somewhat. As we're driving, I'm looking for deer antlers and or bones that the coyotes spread around. That's the big thing I'm looking for. I'm not too worried about the stones, but bones that can puncture a tire, or deer antlers that can puncture a tire. So yeah, right now I'd say I'm pretty happy with the way things are looking. There is some spots where it's kind of blowout, it seems like right here. And when I was seeding, we had spots through this area where it wanted to start bulldozing because the straw trash was too much, and it would pile up in the hoe drills, like right through here. This is an old manure area from us bedding the cows when we fed out in this field a few years back. I really should have scraped the manure down a little bit and spread it out more, but I never. Anywho, talk to y'all later. That's your Triticale update for now. We'll see what it looks like in a couple weeks. Talk to you. Alrighty guys, so we got the slide put in on this one. So the slide there, slide over here. We're gonna get this rack off, and I'm gonna take this piece out, this 2x2 square. We'll just buzz him off right up at the weld up here. And that should pretty much cover what I want to do. So, no time like the present. Trying to get about 25 pounds in all 4 tires. So far, all 3, well, every one of them was low. That one there didn't even register, but it was still up, so to speak. A little better than 25, but that'll work. I don't know if they're slow leaks or fast leaks, but either way, as far as I know, she's a done deal for now. All we got to do is get some ground grain in it and see if it's going to flow. I think where our biggest problem is going to be is where in my slide track, we get a little bit of grain in there, and then the door will be hard to push open and close. So might need a beating stick to crack it open and shut at times. But other than that, I think it should work. Just gotta get her out of the shop and get some grain in and test it. So we'll talk to y'all later. Well, good morning, everybody. How you guys doing this morning? It is Monday. You know what? I think it's April 28th. The one thing I can tell you for sure is today is voting day. Our federal Canadian election is on, and today is the final day to get your vote in. I hope everybody's out there voting by the time you guys see this video. I don't know why the hell I'm yawning. Oh, excuse me, sorry. But anyway, by the time everybody sees this video, the election will be over, because I'll be posting this sucker tomorrow morning. Anyways, yeah, and hopefully everybody votes the right way and we get a change of government, because oh my God, in my estimation, we really, really, really need a change in government. The red guys here in Canada, the red guys are the Liberals and the blue guys are the Conservatives, and the red guys have definitely been in way too goddamn long. Never did vote for him to begin with, and never will. Anyway, my own 2 cents. But my vids are not about political aspects, generally speaking. What are we up to? Well, old BP is getting old, and he's got to go get blood work done. I generally do it once a year. So that's what we're doing. We're going to get our blood work done, find out what our vites are, and so on and so forth. And find out how broken we are. And the last couple of days, BP has been feeling pretty goddamn broken. I don't know what I did to my knee. If I definitely injured it crawling around underneath that grain wagon that we were working on. And yeah, she's sore, but we're going for blood work. We're not going to investigate a knee. So we'll get that done, and then we'll vote, and then we'll see what happens for the rest of the day. We'll talk to y'all later.
Not in the box?
You want me to do what?
Not in the box?
No, it's not in the box. She's pissed off, guys, because we forgot the hammer. Now she's using a fencing plier to hammer staples. Here, I want to show you guys something. Anyway, the perimeter fence, our side, neighbor's side. Neighbor doesn't do much fencing. So anyways, as of last year, try and maintain pasture. Unmaintained pasture with all the buckbrush and everything else in it, and suckering poplars. So, but we can still see the fence line, at least on one side, really good. So yeah, we just got to go for a mile down this way, make sure the fence is good. I did patch this spot, the wire was broke. And you can see all the area where we fed cows, like back over there where it's all kind of yellow, up through here a little bit, way back over there, and into the bush that way. We fed all through that area. So hopefully the grass will grow. I'll try and get out here with a small harrow of some sort and drag it around. That'll help. But anyways, yeah, so we're fencing today, this afternoon. We did our voting. BP did his ECG and his blood work and everything else. So, tree stand, hunting blind stand. Need a post?
Looks like you hit it with the mower.
I never hit no post with a mower. No. That's a gopher. A gopher was chewing on it and broke it. Gopher chewed on the post, broke the post off. Look at the mess you made out here, woman. Yeah, and the bones.
Old bones.
But yes, there's lots of sticks here, but it's better than it was.
Hopefully the cows don't get sore feet from those.
Hopefully we don't get a flat tire. If I hit this one more time with the mower, it'll probably chew it up better, because I was with those rented mowers that I did this.
Wait and see if it grows.
So my plan is to get the mower out here and mow all this buckbrush all through this area. That'll get that grass growing better. You want to be closer? Well, don't you know how to drive? Got issue there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Guess we gotta chainsaw some trees. Talk to y'all later.